We're with Rob Lucas from the Melbourne Leisurefest 2011. And, mate, tell us a little bit about the show. It's looking fantastic.
Yeah, the show's fantastic this year. We've actually spread out by another 2,000 square metres. We've got more exhibitors and more people coming. Fantastic.
How's the association with the BIA and the VACC been going? I mean, obviously, it really does fatten out the show a bit, but how's it been received by the public?
Yeah, look, I think the advantage of Melbourne Leisurefest really is the fact that we've got three organisations with three different sectors of the market: boats, 4x4s and caravans, and it really comes together very nicely. The feedback I'm getting from everybody is they really like the idea that they can come and get accessories for either cars, boats or whatever, and they can buy a boat, buy a caravan, have a look at the 4x4s. It's really cool.
More than ever, because I've come to this show every year for probably the last 10 years or something. It's got a real carnival atmosphere about it. What have you been doing to sort of spice it up? It just feels so much more fun.
Well, I suppose what we've got now is we've got more for the kids. We've also added more variety in the product ranges. So I suppose that just adds to every year someone comes back and goes, what are they going to do next year? Which is kind of get everyone excited.
Yeah. What do you think's the hot property this year? What do you think people have been raving about the most in regards to the stand holders and what they've got to offer?
Well, I think this year we've got an expanded caravan range, and we're getting very positive feedback about that. We've actually changed the way in which we've laid the show out, so now we've got motorhomes and fifth wheelers in another area, and that has been really advantage. We're getting really, really positive feedback because they can actually take it out on the test track, and they can take them out on the track and give them a really good run. We haven't had that in the past, so those sort of really things are. People are giving me feedback at the moment.
I actually managed to take the little one out. She actually came for a spin around the track. That was a bit of a buzz for her. What other sort of stuff you got for families and kids here to keep them entertained?
Yeah, we've got a couple of sections areas where we've got rides. We've got all sorts of amusements, things like that. And I suppose that's another thing we're trying to really grow. We're trying to grow the family market as well, because we want to make sure that when the mums and dads come, the kids can really enjoy themselves as well. The advantage about the Leisurefest is there's a lot of action, a lot of places you can go and see, and certainly in the last couple of days we've seen a lot of families coming through.
The other question I was going to ask you, Rob, is just about the industry in general. It seems to be going through a bit of a boom time, even with, I guess, a bit of a slightly shaky economy. I mean, what's the reason for that, do you think?
Well, I think our numbers, certainly from new production in the caravan industry, has shown that we're still very resilient. People are still buying into the dream, and that's the opportunity to take our products and go into places that normally they'd never go. And I think that's one of the advantages we've got as an industry. The reality is you can buy product and go off-road, on-road, wherever you want to go. There's virtually no restrictions. And that sort of just keeps feeding the dream. And we think that's the reason why we continue to grow as an industry. I
also had the privilege, Rob, of heading up to your brand new show, the Border Expo up at Wodonga. I mean, how did that go for you, mate? What was the turnout like?
Oh, look, that's sensational. Over 15,000 people attended our first inaugural show.
15,000?
15,000 people, which puts a bit of pressure on us next year to make sure we keep meeting it. But what it also told us was that the markets which we wanted to hit, which were southern New South Wales and North Victoria, really supported it. But it was interesting, we've done some surveying, we found people come across from Adelaide. Yeah. Just amazing. But that's only a first show. We think we're going to grow that again. We've got plenty of room to grow, and the advantage we've got is that the market's ready for us, and that was shown with the numbers.
Yeah. Now, last but not least, Rob, and one of my absolute favourite shows on the agenda, and you might just happen to see us there playing guitar on the Friday night, I think, just quietly, is the Bendigo show. Tell us a bit about that one and exactly when's it on. Yeah. So I know when to be there.
The Bendigo show starts from the 18th to the 20th of November, and what we've told is it's kind of the carnival show because it's the end show of all shows fundamentally around the country. So everybody really enjoys it. It's a really laid-back atmosphere. And once again this year we've expanded the size of the show. Demand again from exhibitors has been sensational. So that show's going to be really good. We're selling that now, and exhibitors are pouring in the door that want to be there. And last year we had record numbers for that show. I think we had close to 14,500 people at that show last year. Subject to the weather, we should hit the numbers again.
So Rob, for all the guys who are watching this, maybe you can give them a web address where they can go and find out about all the shows that you guys run around Victoria.
Yeah, ciavic.com.au. It's got all the shows on it and all the information that everybody needs.
Okay, no worries. Thanks very much.